everyone, this is Positive Rare 08. I hope everything is well on your end. Happy New Year. All is well with me, in case you're wondering. I've just been keeping busy with school because school started back for me about 3 weeks ago, so I've been busy with that. But I had a little bit of time to do this video. So, yeah, I'm basically here because I have heard many things about the hashtags pound Black Lives Matter and All Lives Matter for a while now, and I feel like I need to share my viewpoint on it. But first, let me just give a little background on these hashtags. We first started seeing the hashtag Black Lives Matter in the year 2013. This is the year when George Zimmerman was acquitted in the shooting death of a young black male named Trayvon Martin. And if you have no idea who these people are that I'm mentioning, then you can go Google it because you'll find tons of information there. This hashtag soon started going viral. It was seen on t-shirts, social media, and even on our television screens in response to racial inequality and police brutality towards black people. Now, once this movement started gaining attention, that's when we started seeing a new hashtag, which was called All Lives Matter. Non-black people argued that it's not just black lives that we should be concerned about, but all lives. They all said that the pound Black Lives Matter is something that we shouldn't even be using anymore. So that's the basic background on those hashtags. And now let me just share my opinion on this. While I do agree that all lives matter and we should never be partial, ever, to a certain demographic, the pound all lives matter hashtag is actually something that I find to be irritating, and I'm going to explain why. It seems like many people refuse to understand why Black Lives Matter was created in the first place. For instance, I have heard radio hosts say with much anger in their voice that they're sick and tired of the hashtag and it's not just about black people. Let me say something. Black Lives Matter is not saying that black people are more important than everyone else and that we should ignore the injustice of other people. This tag is expressing to others that black men and women are most often targeted for inequality and should be treated as people as well. It's saying that it's unjust to see stories about the murders of black people at the hands of police officers weeks and months after the incident has occurred. It's saying that the American flag, which is supposed to represent freedom, should include black people since they are a part of the human race. Black people are not being selfish when it comes to equality. They just want to be included when people are talking about it. While non-black people are arguing that all lives matter, why? I just have to ask. I have to ask this. Why did it take black people to create the hashtag pound Black Lives Matter and make it go viral for them to start pushing all lives matter onto people? I mean, think about it. Seriously, I want you to think about this, okay? If one truly believes that all lives matter, they would already be expressing their thoughts on that already. To me, it seems to be selfish to use this hashtag because many people just don't understand the struggles that black people continue to go through. I'm sorry, I was about to say grow through. What the heck? Okay, anyway, people want to erase the dark history of black people, and many of them want to say that racism doesn't exist anymore, and you have no idea how much it irritates me when I hear that. I remember one time this one girl in one of my classes said this in one of my classes when we were talking about the Michael Brown story. Again, if you have never heard of Michael Brown, go look it up on Google. You can find everything on Google these days. Anyway, this young lady said, and I quote, "People are always saying that racism is going on, but to me, racism is really dying off. You know, I mean, like, you see beautiful babies and no one is saying anything about them. I mean, take a look at Beyonce." I'm sorry, give me a moment. Give me a moment, I'm sorry. I've tried to say this line, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm cool now, I'm fine, alright. That's exactly what she said. And please, 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 please don't ask me what the Beyonce reference is about because I have no clue. Please don't ask me. I have absolutely no clue. I didn't even bother to ask this young lady about this because I was just too irritated by her comment. Okay. Oh gosh. I'm sorry. I'm just replaying it back in my head. I'm getting a little irritated all over again. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, since I didn't have anything nice to say, I just stayed quiet, alright? Racism is alive and well, and don't you let anyone tell you otherwise, okay? Just thinking about that girl saying racism doesn't exist anymore, it just makes me cringe. But anyway, let's just move on. Let's move on, okay? We may not see strange fruit anymore like in slavery days, but black people are still being treated as inferior to the white race. I encourage all of you watching, no matter what race you are, to educate yourself on black history. Look up information online, go to a library, and if you happen to be taking a African American history class, that is those of you who are college students, ask your professors to provide you with resources to more information on black history. I'm sure they will be more than happy to do so. Excuse me. People want to hide this type of information because they don't want people to know the truth. So it's up to us to get that information ourselves. Don't expect someone to just hand it to you. I wish more people would understand that black people just want their voices to be heard. They're not trying to get all the attention. Black people have created a circle where they can get their voices out on the injustice that they face on a regular basis. And then you have people who won't even let them do it. If other demographics can form their own hashtags and movements that focus on just them, why are people coming down on those who created Pound Black Lives Matter? Is it because of our skin color? Do they feel like it's not important for issues of black people to be discussed? Do they care about young black men being taken away from their families by a single or multiple bullets fired by police officers? These are the questions that are always coming up in my mind, and I am so tired of this debate of Black Lives Matter versus All Lives Matter. Like I said before, all lives do matter, but when we say that phrase, let's not exclude those who are black like myself. We're important too, whether you like it or not. So in conclusion, I still stand behind Black Lives Matter, especially since I've had many experiences myself where I was judged on the color of my skin. And that basically concludes this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I know I am definitely going to get some comments that say that you disagree with what I'm saying, and that's totally fine, but I do expect you to be respectful when you're leaving those types of comments telling me that you disagree, okay? Also, please refrain from profane language, even if it's an abbreviation. Let's keep the comments clean on here, okay? So, God bless you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.